and pan. All right, let me try that again from the beginning. Are you ready to roll? No, hi, good morning. Good morning, Adventure Cats. I forgot that I've been turning my sound stuff off at night to prevent it from getting like a weird fuzzy echo in the morning. So hi. I completely spaced on the sound. So I'm gonna tell you everything I just told you. I'm just gonna tell you everything we. All right. So we are making gluten-free. Gluten-free naan bread for the very first time. This is vegetarian for those of you who are vegetarians. We have better batter here. This is a homemade better batter, which I'm hoping tastes better than better batter. Then what we have is I'm going to go through all the ingredients, and then I will explain to you exactly what's in our better batter so that if you want to follow along exactly, you can. All right, so, but assuming that you're just using whatever you have around the house, I'm going to assume that you have better batter. If so, you would use your better batter, and if your gluten-free flour at home does not already have xanthan gum in it, you're going to want to put in 1 1/4 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum. If it's already got xanthan gum in the flour mix, you're good. All right, then we have half a teaspoon of la salt. Then we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. What was it? Apparently cream of tartar, if any of you are curious, is the byproduct of making wines and stuff like that. So if you taste it, it tastes a little bit like wine. I was like, huh. All right. So, and then we have 4.5 teaspoons of sugar, which we have put into the water already to help our yeast proof. Our yeast is proofing. All right. And then we have 2 1/4 of a teaspoon of yeast, which is, as you can see, quite healthy. It is quite healthy. It should be up. YouTube should be, everything should be on. Let me just triple check that. It should be good. Yeah, you should be good. You should be good. It's toggle on, so YouTube should be doing YouTubey things. All right. Okay, and then we have 1/3 of a cup of, in our case, we're using coconut yogurt. You want the plain kind, and you want it to let it sit till it gets to room temperature. Room temperature is good for you. Aw, thank you for the follow, watermelon. Okay, hearts. Okay. And then we have 3 tablespoons of, in this case, I'm using sunflower oil. So 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil. And then we're going to, with pig fat. No pig fat. Pig fat free. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so we got 3 tablespoons of, where was I going with, of the sunflower oil. And then I have I have 1 egg white, right, over here. And then over here we have 50 grams of eggs. And you'll notice my eggs do not look like they were created equal. That's because the little ones are quail eggs, and the big one is a chicken egg. And I have found the quail eggs are much better for getting like precise amounts of egg without wasting any. Okay. But what would be non-vegetarian naan bread? Yeah, no, actually, Dr. Stooge is right. You'd be using lard. And lard is made with animal fat, so that would be non-vegetarian. Zubu. I totally missed Totem King's comment. I thought, not Stooge, that you were referring to the cream of tartar, and I'm like, no. Okay. Alrighty. And then for the water, we have 3/4 of a cup of warm water. And what I did is I took our sugar and the water and I mixed them together until it became solid. Now we use dextrose because we're using dextrose to make it so because it's better for you and the blah 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 blah. Dextrose. So I'm using dextrose. You can use regular sugar if you want. You use whatever you have, but if you do have dextrose, I recommend it. Okay, and so we added those together, and then we added in our yeast, and we've been letting it rise. Okay, and then we're going to use a little bit of extra oil when it comes to the frying, which we will put on the frying pan. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right, so on to step 1. Before we get to step 1, give me half a second. I'm going to load up the spreadsheet that we use to calculate how much of everything goes into everything. Okay. Alrighty. Here we be. Azoo. Alright, so to make 5 cups, because this has got 5 cups in here. So if you want to make 5 cups of the better batter, you are going to need 210 grams of white rice flour. You are going to need 210 grams of brown rice flour. You're going to need 105 grams of tapioca starch. I can't talk today. 105 grams of tapioca starch. There we go. Then you are going to need 105 grams of potato starch, which is where we roll. It's about 105 grams of potato starch. And then you're going to need 21 grams of xanthan gum. And then 35 grams of potato flour. And yes, there is a difference between potato flour and potato starch. I didn't know. Potato starch is just the starch. Potato flour is actually where they like grind up the potato and make flour out of it. Okay. And then you're going to need 14 grams of pectin. And that is what you're going to do. Why do I keep repeating a zoo is a zoo? A woo. A woo. But a zoo is good too. I'll take it. All right, so there we go. That is all of the stuff. Now on to following our instructions. Once again, first time, so we got this, you got this, I got this. We've made naan bread before. We've never made gluten-free naan bread before, and that is a different animal in our zoo. Okay, so we are going to, all right, so in is going to go our cream of tartar. In is going to go our le salt. Cha-cha-cha. Okay. Ah! There we go. And then, okay. Now, for our mixer, we're getting the dough paddles ready right away. So, I'm like I lost it. That's it. It's a lost and found. Don't trust it. It's okay. You don't have to trust the white stuff. You just trust me. It's salt. It is salt. Oddly, you make it better when you call it white powder. All right. Alrighty. We're slotting our stuff in. Alrighty. Okay. We're prepared. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Okay, and then, like I said, we are going to be adding in our 2.5 cups. Let me just double check that. Yes, 2.5 cups of our homemade butter batter. Here we go. Cup number 1. Cup number 2. Somehow I managed to make a mess despite setting this up so I wouldn't make a mess. and then these are 1/4 cups, and then our half. So 1, and then again. Okay, and then we're just gonna keep this little guy in here so that inevitably when I have to add more flour, we have the ability. Okay. So we have added all of our dry ingredients together. That is what just happened. You're like, yes, all the dry stuff. All the stuff that is still dry went in. Okay. And do. Okay. You're like, what do you need? Fork! I need a fork. Alright, we're just gonna combine it a little bit, make this a little bit easier for us to do things with. Yay! Okay. We have forked the flour. The flour is properly forked now. We're gonna put our little guy right here. Okay. So for this next part, we're going to be adding in our yogurt. Check. Here it goes in. Okay. Just in time for us to use the little plate. Yay! All right, yogurt. Check. Okay. Check. A zoom view. Okay. The egg and the egg white? Okay. And the egg. And the egg white that I measured separately for reasons I don't understand. But okay, there we go. Egg and egg white. Okay. I don't DM people for Discord. You are more than welcome to join the community Discord and hang out, Aggie. But as I've had very many poor experiences where I was said stuff I never wanted to see. So unless I know you really well, I don't friend you on Discord. So I appreciate the offer. Okay, all right. So we have added in both the egg and the egg white that we measured separately because the recipe said to. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And we're going to be adding in our yeast mixture now. All right. Alrighty. Good morning, Axel Chester. No, I do not want to see your nudes, Axel Chester. What a shock. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, hang on. I have to readjust this because I messed with all of these. Okay. We had a power outage the other night and everything's out of place. Everything is out of place. We cannot go into the thing you're supposed to go into. It's like, I don't wanna! Okay. That is because I was trying to put it in backwards. That does make a difference. Okay, sorry. The power went out in my quadrant of the city earlier on in the week, and I had to reorganize all of my backup power situations. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for the start here, we're doing low speed until everything's been absorbed. And then after, okay, actually I need a little bit lower, so low. The lowest speed, I am on the lowest speed I can possibly go on. And so once this is all absorbed, now that I'm no longer competing with my very whiny, it complains. It's old. All right, so once all the liquids have been absorbed into the flour, we're gonna turn it up to medium speed, and then we will mix it for another 3 minutes, and then after that, we're going to, hang on, did I miss putting the egg in, or the oil in? Tell me I did not miss putting the oil in. Give me half a second. I feel like I missed a step. Combine. Oh, yep. There we go. And the oil goes into this step. Ha! I did not get a lot of sleep last night, guys. You're like, we can tell. You seem a little disorganized this morning. I do not know what you were talking about. I am perfectly organized for someone who only had 3 hours of sleep. Alright, here we go. Well, no, I think it was 4. Whatever. It was less than I normally get. Okay, so like I said, first we make everything go together. That is accurate, Axel Chester. That is accurate. You probably would not want you to send those to other people. Because she is interested in your nudes. And nobody else should have them. That is accurate. Just like I'm only interested in one person's nudes. Nobody else's. Just one. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so we tried to get access to the web-free game World Shards last night. They went on sale for the free access, and it got hit so hard with people buying keys that the website went down. It went down! It broke in the middle of peeps trying to get their keys, and yeah. And so we didn't get nothing. By the time it was working again, it was sold out. So Okay. Here we are. Alright, so the water has been absorbed. Now we are turning it up to medium. And we're going at 3 minutes, so it's 47. So at 350, this will be mixed as much as it needs to be mixed. Okay. Ooh, could you bring me a one of the metal bowls with the lids? I need the lid and the metal bowl, please, please, with sugar on top. Cebu. Okay, we got 2 more minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna check this for sticky texture. That one. Perfect, thank you. Now, we're gonna need this puppy. Okay, so texture-wise, I'm going to add 1 more. So, 1/4 more. 1/4 quarter is going in, and I think that should put this at the texture we want. Because I'm not expecting this to be like a dough. It's but I am expecting it to be a little bit less that. A little bit less batter, a little more dough. So we're gonna get a little bit. And once again, this could just be because I live in Alberta. Yours might be fine. Yours might be already fine. And so far, it smells good. Like the batter that I have just licked off my finger tastes all right. So this is a good first step. This is good step 1 in making sure that we have something that's like nice. Okay, we're gonna do another check. Check. Okay, 1 more. 1 more. All right, so we're going from 2.5 cups to 3 cups officially now. 3 cups of flour on, if you live in Alberta, guys, if you live in Alberta or somewhere that is similarly located for, humidity and elevation to Alberta, 3 cups. If you live wherever the person who originally came up with this recipe, which I'm guessing closer to sea level, in a moister environment, then 2.5 cups is good. But this is why I made 5 cups. This is why we made 5 cups of the flour, so that when it came down to moment of truth time, I had extra flour. Unlike the other day, when we made the pierogies and I had to whip up a second batch of the flour mixture live on TV because we needed it. Okay, yeah, this is looking better. This is, yeah, so 3 cups. 3 cups. This is looking, texture-wise, what I was hoping for. Could say, texturally speaking, this is perfect. Okay. Oh, that sounds awesome, Axel Jester. Taco pasta sounds amazing. Okay, so we have kneaded this within an inch of its life. We should be good. Let's get the extra off of here. And we are now going to, okay, I need one of my little greasy brushes. I completely forgot that, you know, in order to grease things, one needs the greaser. I'm fine, everyone. Everything is fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But that sounds awesome. That sounds like it would be delicious. Was it delicious? Tell me it was delicious. Tell me it was like the best dinner ever. Because I'm imagining it as like the best dinner ever. Because it's tacos and pasta at the same time. Sounds awesome. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, we have... You want taco cheesecake? I don't know about cheesecake. Mind you, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake to begin with, so there is that. I like strawberry cheesecake, and that's kind of it. Okay, so we've got... If you don't have one of these already, oh my god, they're a lifesaver. You can use them to grease all kinds of things. So, as you guessed it, we're going to use them to grease all kinds of things. Alright, now, for this next step, we are going to put this in... Like, we're going to cover it. We're going to put it in a greased bowl. So get yourself a bowl. You're going to grease it. If you don't have a lid for your bowl, saran wrap will do just fine for you. And we are going to put it in a warm, draft-free place. You're like, what? Where is that? Where would I put that? Well, you know what is a warm, draft-free place? Your microwave. And I'm going to cheat a little bit by making it a nice, warm, moist, dry-free, or, you know, draft-free place. Put a little tiny bit of water in here, and I'm going to give it like 30 seconds. And I'm going to warm up the inside of the microwave before we put it in there. So you're like, you put it on for a minute. I know, I'm going to stop it in 30 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you'll notice that the dough, like, it's still tacky. It's not going to feel the same way as it would as if you had used wheat, just because, like, because it's still going to be a little bit sticky. It's fine. It's fine. This is what it's supposed to be. You were fine. It was amazing. Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, there we go. So we've got our little bit of water in there that we are using. All right. Now we are going to take a little bit, just a little bit, tiny bit of our oil. And we're going to put it in the bottom here, and then I'm going to use our beautiful thing to grease that up nicely. I love these, seriously. Silicone brushes are awesome! I used to use, okay, so before I got the silicone brushes, I used to go to the art store or the hardware store and buy a whole bunch of those really cheap disposable brushes you can get. And I would use those to grease stuff with, and then, you know, and then throw them away. Whereas the silicone brushes, like, you can wash them. You can wash them, and they're awesome. Alrighty. Like, you can wash the other ones too, but eventually they started falling apart, right? Whereas the silicone brushes do not. They're fantastic. They're fantastico. Okay, so we have... Oh, you're right, it is the thing we can make it. My bad. Here, let's start again. We'll give it a little bit more time to warm. Okay. Moving our dough into our greased bowl. And that part's kind of the same. Every time we've made naan, this was involved. greasy bowl, and then we put the little lid on our greasy bowl. And now we're going to put this into... Stop! It's all like... Okay, so now we're going to put our greasy bowl in here. We're going to close this. And that solves the winter problem. So winter where you live... Well, look at that! Ta-da! Oh, and can you set a timer for 45 minutes for me, please? Hearts and flowers? Okay, so we're now going to let that rise for 45 minutes. Now, it's not going to double in size. Don't worry, don't expect it to double. It's okay. It's okay, but we're still going to let it rise a little bit. And in 45 minutes, we're going to move on to phase 2. Into phase 2 of the glory and wonder that is our naan making. So for those of you on YouTube, we are going to be switching over to Ferocious PK for the next 45 minutes, and we're going to play Hearthstone. And then once that's done, we're going to come back and finish this recipe. So you can either choose to follow along, or you can just chill and wait until it's back. For those of you on Twitch and Kick, just hang on. I'm gonna switch this around. Give me a second. But I'll send her to wash really quick. Well, we start our start, so bear with me. Yeah. Okay.